I saw this on Twitter today, and it is currently October 26, 2020. And I said it must be a slow news cycle if this was a news story. But I know why they did it. And they're going to try to blow this up as a big story. And I'll be kind of shocked and surprised if y'all don't hear about it by the time this video goes up. So this guy's name is DeAndre Hopkins, and he plays for the Arizona Cardinals. And he recently was driving and he rode past a caravan of Trump supporters, and he flipped the bird. He basically gave them the middle finger. That's the story, y'all. I just told you the story. That was the story right there. This made headline news. A black football player flipping off some Trump supporters is headline news, y'all. That's why I said it must be a slow news cycle if this was a news story. Let's get into it. Some people who were a part of a pro-Trump car caravan in Arizona said that DeAndre Hopkins weaved through their ranks and flipped them off as he was driving down the freeway on Sunday. Those involved in the caravan took to Twitter to complain about the way Hopkins was driving, saying that he apparently was putting them at risk and was swerving through traffic. While those who were involved in the caravan were upset with Hopkins, others on Twitter took the opposite stance and said that him flipping off Trump supporters is nothing compared to many indiscretions of Trump himself. I'm sure they was mad about that because they was probably banking that they was going to get something out of this guy, maybe like a suspension or some type of a fine. They wasn't expecting people to come back at them in support of him because of their disdain for 45. Let's see. I'm gonna read what some of these tweets say. If you're offended by this and not offended by 45, you got bigger issues. Hashtag eat a dick MFer. DeAndre Hopkins swerving his Ferrari in the middle of a Trump train drive and flipping off MAGA people officially makes him the best wide receiver in the game, solidified his Hall of Fame status. DeAndre Hopkins driving a Ferrari giving the double bird to a pro-Trump caravan is the type of content I need. DeAndre Hopkins pissing off MAGA people by day and scoring TDs in the NFL by night, best in the world. AZCentral.com also reports that the Arizona Department of Public Safety said that it did not have any record of a traffic stop involving Hopkins, so his driving might not have been as reckless as the caravan is making it out to be on social media. So basically, what you have is they were trying to make a bigger story out of what it really was. In other words, they were making it up and embellishing the fact that this guy was swerving in and out of traffic to come and mess with them. Like, who has the time to do that? And I'm looking at the I was looking at the picture that was I guess maybe they were recording it, or maybe they took a picture and they was able to catch it. And all he did was he was holding and he was flipping up the bird. And of course they were going to embellish it because they was like, oh, we know who that is. We can make this into a story, put it out there, and maybe something will happen to them. But as you can see, nothing did. So now they mad. They probably mad because they couldn't get a black man down. Oh well. But like I said, the fact that this was even a story, the fact that they even made this into a story says something. They wanted this guy to be punished for what he did. Trust and believe, a lot of people who are 45 supporters have done way worse than that. It's not like they made it seem like the guy took his car and threatened to crash into the caravan. They made it seem like this guy got out of his car and made like verbal threats or threats of physical harm to them, when all he did was drive past and flip the bird and kept on driving. So what? See, they love to peddle that freedom of speech thing, but only when it's for them. That free country shit only works in their not so much it does in their favor a lot, but only when it comes to them. So yeah, I don't even see how this was even a story. I don't even see how this was a story. Like, they even came back and said they had no record of him doing all the extracurricular stuff that they claim he did. And I could tell they was embellishing. The fact that they made this a story, I mean, I guess. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments.